Buenas tardes, muchachos. Es Miss Becerra aquí para darles su lección de matemáticas. ¿Están listos? Vamos a cambiarnos al inglés. Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's time for our math lesson, okay? First things first, we need to read our learning objective. What are we going to learn today? So repeat after me. I will solve word problems up to 10 using drawings. Ooh, it's different today. Okay, let's read it one more time. I will solve word problems up to 10 using drawings. Oh, so we're going to be doing drawings today, boys and girls. First, let's go over our vocabulary words because we are still doing the same thing. We're just getting our answer in a different way, okay? So today we are still composing. We're still composing. And what does compose mean? Compose means to make. Compose means to make. And I'm in math class, so what am I going to make? I'm going to make a number. We're making numbers today. And how do I make a number? How do I make the number 3? What do I have to do to make a number? I have to take a small number and another small number, and I have to join them. I have to join them. En español, los tengo que juntar. So I take, if I want to make 3, let's take 1 finger and 2 fingers. What do I have to do to my fingers to make 3, to compose 3? I have to join them. So let's join. Let's see if I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Do I have 3, boys and girls? Yes, I do. I just composed the number 3 by joining. We have to join. Good, so we're still joining today, boys and girls, but we're just going to do it with a drawing today, okay? So we're going to try not to use manipulatives today. Today we're going to draw. And just like yesterday, I introduced 2 new vocabulary words. Let's see if you remember what they're called, okay? Here's the symbol. Do you remember what the symbol is called, boys and girls? I'll give you a hint. It starts with P. Do you remember what the symbol is called? Every time you see the symbol, you're going to say plus. You're going to say plus. And whenever I see the plus sign, that means that I need to join. When I see plus, that's the same as when I say and when I say join. So I'm going to join 2 numbers when I see the plus sign, okay? And then I also learned a new vocabulary word yesterday. I taught you this sign too. Do you remember what this sign is called? It starts with the E sound. It says E. Equal. What is this sign called, boys and girls? Equal. This symbol means equal. And equal means the same. And this sign is the same in sign language. Equal means the same. So 1 plus 2, when I join them, makes 3. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. 1 and 2 joined is the same number as 3. Okay, so whatever's on the left, 1 plus 2 equals 3. It's the same thing. It's the same. It's equal. Same number. Okay? So one more time, I will solve word problems up to 10 using drawings. So that means, boys and girls, that we're not going to use our manipulatives today, okay? I'm going to try not to use my 10 frame. Let's use it one time just to check our work. But after that, I'm going to take it off, okay? So today we are using drawings. That means that you need to get your notebook. You need to get a crayon or a pencil, something for you to draw with, okay? And I'm still working on word problems. And remember that a word problem is a story that I use in math. And since I'm in math, what is my story going to include? Numbers. My word problem or my story is going to include numbers. And remember, my word problem is something that I just make up. It's something imaginary. And I can use my friends. I can use my teacher. I can use my family. So let's think. I want to make a word problem with one of my friends. What friend should I use? I'm going to use my friend Fernanda. I'm going to use my friend Fernanda. So Fernanda has She has some pizza. How many pizzas does Fernanda have, boys and girls? Let's see. Oops, Miss Becerra did not roll on the table. Uh-oh, let me get it. Okay, I didn't move it, I promise. This is what I rolled. Where'd you go? I rolled this number, so how many pizzas does Fernanda have, boys and girls? She has 2. So that means that I need to draw 2 pizzas. Let's draw 2 pizzas. One. Oh, I'm sorry. Pizzas are triangles. Sorry. I forgot what a pizza looked like. 1, 2. Pepperoni. Fernanda has 2 slices of pizza. And then I'm going to write the number 2, okay? Because Fernanda has 2 slices of pizza. And then I'm going to show that in my notebook. Fernanda has 2 slices of pizza. And I'm going to keep using my red and yellow just like we've been doing. Oh, I'm so sorry. We start with yellow. Where's my brain? Okay, Fernanda has 2 slices of pizza. 1, 2, and I'm going to put my pepperonis. Fernanda has 2 slices of pizza. Good. And just to be safe, I'm going to do it on my 10 frame, okay? Just one for practice. Fernanda has 2 slices of pizzas. How am I going to show that on my 10 frame? What do I need to do? I need to move my counters. So let's move our counters. How many? Fernanda has 2 slices of pizza. 1, 2. I did my drawing and then I wrote my number. Good. Her mom buys more pizza. How many more slices of pizza is Fernanda going to have? Fernanda's going to have 3. She's going to have 3 more slices of pizza. Good. That means because I'm joining today, I'm composing a number, I'm going to join. That means that I need to keep drawing. When I keep drawing, my number is going to get bigger. So think about it. Fernanda's mom gave her 3 more. She said, here you go. And now imagine Fernanda's hands. She had 2 slices of pizza, but now she has 3. So she's getting bigger and bigger and bigger because she has to hold more and more pizza. So your number is getting bigger. Good. That also means that you're drawing. You need to draw more so that your number can also get bigger. If I'm going to give you more, that means you're going to keep drawing, okay? We're going to keep drawing. Fernanda's mom gives her 3 slices of pizza. So let's draw 3 slices of pizza. 1, 2, 3. Fernanda's mom buys her 3 slices of pizza. I think I can write it better than that. Let me try that again. Fernanda's mom buys her 3 slices of pizza. Good. I'm going to show that in my notebook now. Fernanda's mom bought her 3 more slices of pizza. 3 more. Let's try. 1, 2, 3. Fernanda's mom bought her 3 slices of pizza. Good. Fernanda's mom bought her 3 slices of pizza. I'm gonna show that in my 10 frame. Her mom bought her 3 more slices of pizza. And how do I show that in a 10 frame? I have to place my counters. So let's place our counters. 3 more means I'm going to put them on. I'm not taking them off. I'm putting them on. So help me count. 1, 2, 3. Fernanda's mom bought her 3 more slices of pizza. Now I need to know how many slices of pizza does Fernanda have all together. And look at my hand when I say all together. All together. That means everything that you drew, everything that you put in your 10 frame, you need to count it. Okay, so take out your magic finger and we're going to count our drawings, okay? Let's count our drawings. I'm going to count all my drawings because remember, I'm composing and that means I join. So I need to join all of my drawings. And now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many slices of pizza does Fernanda have now? She has 5, and I can count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fernanda has 5 slices of pizza. Good. Fernanda has 5 slices of pizza. Let's check in our 10 frame. Without counting, how do you know that we have 5, boys and girls? How do we know that? Remember, how many squares are in a 10 frame? 10, because this is called a what? A 10 frame, so that means it can hold 10 counters. But I've only filled the top row. And when I fill the top row, that's like filling half. And half of 10, if I show you 10 fingers, let's pretend that each row is one hand. How many rows do I have? 1, 2. Just like my 2 hands, right? So 2 hands up, that's 10 fingers. If I fill up my whole 10 frame, that's 10 counters. But did I fill up 2 hands? Did I fill up 2 rows? I only filled up the top row. So that's like saying only 1 hand up. And how many fingers does 1 hand up have? 5. So whenever I see the top row filled and not the bottom row, I know that I have 5. Whenever I see the top row filled, I have 5. Good, boys and girls. So remember that today we're using our drawings to help us join. And anytime that I am joining, I am adding. So when I'm adding, I need to use my special symbols. And remember, my special symbols are called plus and equals. So I need to use plus and equals because I'm joining, I'm adding. What 2 numbers did I join, boys and girls? I joined 2 and 3. And what's the special symbol for joining? Is it plus or is it equals? It's plus. Plus tells me to join. So that means I need to tell 2 and 3, join. I'm going to put the plus sign because that means join. So now I can read it as 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3. And the plus means what, boys and girls? That I am joining. I'm joining 2 and 3. And what happens when I join 2 and 3? What happens when I join them? What number do I make? I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I made the number 5. So I'm going to write 5. But I feel like there should be a symbol here. What's the other symbol that we've learned that means the same? What symbol have we learned? Was it plus? No, I already used that. Plus means to join. I think it's equals. Equals means it's the same. So here I'm going to write equals. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Remember that equals means that it's the same. So 2 plus 3, when I join 2 and 3, that makes the same number as 5. 2 and 3 joined together is the same thing as 5. Good. So let's read our sentence one more time. See if you can try it by yourself. Now let's try it together. Let's see if you got it right. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Good job if you got it right. If you didn't, it's okay. Remember that plus means to join and equals means it's the same. Good. So for this next problem, let's try only drawing, okay? I'm not going to rely on my 10 frame anymore, okay? We might use the 10 frame tomorrow, but today let's only do drawings, okay? We've done a really good job with manipulatives, but remember that I can represent my numbers in different ways. I can do my number form. I can do counters, use manipulatives. I can draw the amount if I don't have manipulatives. I can do word form. I can do tallies. There's so many ways to show a number, boys and girls. And it's not always going to be with counters and frijolitos. So we're just showing different ways to get the same answer, okay? Today I'm going to show my work by drawing. I'm still using a word problem, so I'm going to roll my dice and use a friend, okay? My friend Leilani is eating cupcakes. Leilani, how many cupcakes do you have? How many cupcakes does she have? 0. And what does 0 mean? Nothing. Leilani has 0 cupcakes. Leilani, I'm so sorry. You don't have any cupcakes. So does that mean I'm going to draw something? Because 0 means nothing. No drawings are going here. Good. No drawings because we have 0. Leilani doesn't have cupcakes. But we're still going to write the number, okay? We still write whatever number we got, which is 0. 0. And remember that we are joining today. And what special symbol have we learned? That means join. Is it plus or is it equals? It's plus, so we need to put the plus sign, okay? Remember, it looks like a cross or the letter T. Plus, that means we're going to join with another number. Leilani doesn't have any cupcakes. How sad. But Ms. Becerra wants to be nice, and I want to give Leilani some cupcakes. Let's see how many cupcakes I'm going to give Leilani. How many cupcakes am I going to give Leilani, boys and girls? 5. I'm going to give Leilani 5 cupcakes because she was so nice today. So I'm going to write the number 5. And then I'm going to show that. Oops, that's not a cupcake. 1 cupcake. 2 cupcakes. 3 cupcakes. 4 cupcakes. 5 cupcakes. Remember, Leilani had 0, which means nothing. She had no cupcakes. But Ms. Becerra wanted to give her some cupcakes. I'm going to say, oh, Leilani, here's some cupcakes. Here you go. So she had to join. How many? 0. She had to join 0 with what? 5. And what's the special symbol we learned that means to join? What's this sign called? Plus. So let's read it. 0 plus 5. And what does plus mean? Plus means I need to join. So let's go ahead and join. That means that when I have drawings, I'm going to count everything that I drew. So let's count all of our drawings. Do I have any drawings here? And why not? Because 0 means nothing. So no drawings. So let me start here. 1, and I'm going to touch it so I know that I counted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many cupcakes did we just count? 5. We just counted 5 cupcakes. So 0, sorry, it's going to fall. So 0 and 5 cupcakes, 0 and 5, when I join them, that makes what number? 5. There are no fingers here, so I can put this away. So 0 and 5, when I join them, and putting this away because I don't have any fingers, how many fingers do I have? 5, and I know that because 1 hand up, that's 5 fingers. So 0 and 5 joined is the same thing as 5. So what special symbol am I going to put that means the same? Is it plus or is it equal? Equal. So I'm going to put the equal sign. Equals 0 and 5. When I join it, it makes the same number as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I just made the number 5. So let's try to read it together. 0 plus 5 equals 5. Good. Now you're going to try it by yourself. Good. And remember, plus means to do what? Plus means I need to join. I need to join these two numbers. And when I join them, that's going to make the same thing as the number on the right. And what symbol do I use to mean the same thing? Equals. This is the equal sign. Good. So one last time. 0 plus 5 equals 5. Good. 0 plus 5 equals 5. Now Leilani has 5 cupcakes. Awesome, boys and girls. So let's erase that and then try one more. Remember, we're using drawings, and drawings are another way to represent numbers. I can draw, I can write the number, can write the word form, I can show it with counters. Good. Okay. So one last friend. Let me see, who haven't I called on? Nathan. I'm going to call on Nathan. All right. Nathan has Bakugan. Let's see how many Bakugan he has, okay? Oops, I almost fell. Nathan has how many, boys and girls? 3. Nathan has 3 Bakugan, okay? So that means we need to show that. Okay, ready? Nathan has 3 Bakugan. And I don't really know how to draw that, so I'm just going to draw this. I'm going to draw this. 1, 2, 3. Nathan has 3 Bakugan, and I'm going to write that number. We rolled a 3. Nathan has 3 Bakugan. And I don't really know how to draw them, so I just drew this. If you know how to draw them, you can draw them. If you just want to draw a circle, you can draw a circle. That's okay. So Nathan has 3 Bakugan. And I'm so sorry, in my last problem, I forgot to use my notebook. Sorry about that. So let me use my notebook. Nathan has 3 Bakugan. Gonna draw circles. 1, 2, 3. Nathan has 3 Bakugan. Oops, and I wrote 3 backwards. I'm so sorry about that. I wrote 3 backwards. Oh, that's what happens when you're doing it upside down. Sorry, boys and girls, but you know what 3 looks like. Nathan has 3 Bakugan, and his dad just bought some more for the store. So now I have to join because his dad is going to give him some more. His number is going to get bigger. So let's see how many more Nathan's dad is going to buy. Wow, his dad bought a lot. How many did he buy? 5. He bought 5 Bakugan. Oh my goodness, Nathan is so lucky. Okay, so let's show 5, boys and girls. Because now Nathan has 5 more Bakugan. So let me write the number 5. Okay, and here are my 5 Bakugans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nathan has 5 Bakugan. Good. Remember, his dad gave him some more. So Nathan already had 3. His dad got him 5 more. What does Nathan have to do? He has to count all of his Bakugan. How does he count all of his Bakugan? He has to join. He has to join them. Do we know of a special symbol that tells us to join? The plus sign tells me to join. So I need to draw the plus sign in between the 3 and the 5. Because that tells me, hey, Ms. Becerra, you need to join. The plus sign means join. So now I can read my sentence as 3 plus 5. And what does plus mean? Plus means to join. I need to join 3 and 5. And how do I do that, boys and girls? What do I need to do to join? I need to count them all together. And that means that you count every single little drawing that's on your paper. Okay? So are you ready to touch and count? Take out your magic finger. Let's touch and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many Bakugan does Nathan have now? He has 8. Good. I'm going to count one more time. This time I'm going to take my marker. And every time I count, I'm going to put a check mark, okay? So I already know that I counted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still got 8. That means that my answer is 8. I checked it 2 times. Good. So that means 3, when I join it with 5, that makes 8. So 3 and 5 joined is the same as 8. It's the same as 8. And what special symbol have I learned that means the same? Is it plus or is it equals? It's equals. Equals tells me that it's the same. So let me write my equal sign. Good. Okay, so now I can read it. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Try it just by yourself. Good. Okay, remember, what is this sign called? When you see it, what's it called? Plus. This is the plus sign. And this sign is the equal sign. Good. And what does plus mean? Whenever you see plus, that means that you need to join. I need to count everything. I'm going to put them together. I'm going to join. What numbers did I join, boys and girls? I joined 3 and 5. So show me that with your fingers. Let's join 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3. And on this hand, count 5. Easy peasy. One hand up. That's 5 fingers. I have 3 and 5. Let's join. And now what does that make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many fingers do I have after I've joined? 8. I just made the number 8. So now I know that 3 and 5, when I join them, it's the same thing as 8. 3 and 5 is the same thing as the number 8. Good. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Good. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Awesome job, boys and girls. Thank you for doing those problems with me. Now you're going to try 2 by yourself in your journal. Remember, I'm sorry, I forgot where they were. Remember, if you don't have a dice like me, then you can just use your sheets of paper, okay? Use your sheets of paper to make up a word problem. Think of your friends. Think of your family. Maybe you want to use your dog. I don't know. We can say, my dog Pancho has 5 bones. And he was such a good boy that I gave him 3 more bones. How many bones does Panchito have now? And I'm going to draw my bones. I'm going to draw 3 bones and 5 bones. And how many bones does Panchito have now? Okay? And remember that we are using our new vocabulary words so we don't forget them. So remember to write plus and equals, okay? And one more time before you go, what does plus mean? Plus means to join. And equals means that it's the same. Good. Okay. So you're going to do 2 by yourself in your notebook. And you're going to use plus and equals, okay? Remember that today's learning objective is to do drawings. Try not to use the manipulatives today, okay? Let's not use them today. Let's try only drawing, okay? So do 2 problems in your notebook, and then you do your seesaw work. When you're done with your seesaw work, you can go to specials. Today is... no, today's not Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Sorry, today is Thursday, and on Thursdays you see Mr. Green. So when you're done with your seesaw work, you can go to Mr. Green's class, okay? And when you're done with Mr. Green, come back to me, and then it's time for science. Okie dokie? Okay, boys and girls, thank you so much for helping me, and you did a really good job today. I know you did, okay? Remember to upload your work in Seesaw so I can check it, and I can see that you understood plus and equals. Okay, boys and girls? Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you for science class, okay? Bye, boys and girls.